Denise, what are the three ways that recruiters often go wrong when they build candidate relationships, and what should they do about it?
Okay, they go wrong in a number of ways, but the top is not actually meeting them face-to-face in the first place. Because when you see a candidate, as one of the participants said today, you see the whites of their eyes, and 55% of the way we communicate is through body language, and seeing people really helps. So it's building the relationship in a face-to-face way, and if consultants don't do that from the beginning, then they're on a hiding to nothing. The next thing is not probing enough. So, for example, taking top-line answers as the real answers, whereas often there's something more behind it. And I think it was Einstein that said, if you judge a man not by what he says, but by the questions he asks. So you can enhance, your brand by being seen to be knowledgeable by the kind of questions you're asking in the first place. And the third is not managing counter offers from the very beginning of the relationship. So not probing the real reasons why, what your employer, what the candidate's employer is likely, or how they're likely to react when the candidate resigns, not knowing what other irons in the fire there are in terms of other jobs on the go for the candidate. And actually, so many consultants unfortunately avoid candidates, but you need to know what's going on with them, because their priorities change, and they could change between the time you put them forward to a job and they get offered it. So I think I've given you 4, sorry.
Denise, job seekers often find it very difficult to know how to approach and build a relationship with a recruiter. What 3 pieces of advice would you give them?
Job seekers can do an awful lot to help themselves. They need to be registered with every recruitment organisation that could possibly help them find a job, but it would really help them to understand that commercial recruitment consultants charge clients a fee for finding the right people. And sometimes that makes their job more difficult, because even though a candidate could be 80% right for a job, the consultant won't be allowed to put them forward because the client won't allow them to. So it's really important for job seekers to be able to help the consultant know that they're right for that job. If your CV is only 80% right, change it. Not lie, obviously, but make it very obvious why you're right for that job. Most successful job seekers will spend a lot of time changing their CV for specific roles that they see advertised, or types of roles. So, for example, if somebody's going for, they could do 3 different types of jobs. So in my business, I do management consultancy, training and interim management. And if I were looking for a job in those 3 areas, or one of those 3 areas, because I could do each really well, I would have 3 different main CVs, and I would use each one as appropriate for the roles I'm going for. I would also research the roles with the agencies. So if I could work out who it was with, I would change the style of the CV so that it kind of looks like a similar brand to the vacancy. And it's just about adapting and bespoking what you do, and understanding that commercial recruiters can't wave magic wands. Help them understand you are great for those jobs by making it very clear on the CV in the first place.